on our corporate Facebook page, either today or tomorrow. So I want to welcome you to the Zoom. My name is Cowrie Thompson. I'm the CEO at Shoppy Shop. We launched this really cool concept of a company about 2 months ago. And I want to thank the people who are on the call tonight with me. These are our leaders, our distributors who jumped on, and our members for believing in us. We've had quite the time, and we are ready to move into the next phase of our company. So, tonight, what I'm going to do, with your permission, is share a new PowerPoint with you. Again, this presentation will be about 25 minutes. We do have a really big announcement that we're going to make halfway through the presentation. And the way we're going to do it tonight is we'll do like a 20, 25-minute overview. We'll drop the announcement. We'll make that announcement. And then we're going to do a short compensation plan training just so you guys understand how money is made here if you choose to do the business side, which if you want to do it, great. If you don't want to do it, just take advantage of the value that we have here. I'm going to ask everybody, if you haven't already, mute your lines, or maybe Susie muted all of you guys, which is great. And please stay muted. We don't want to hear about your cat in the background or the ball game going on. Well, I don't want to hear the scores, right? We want to find those later. So let's get started with our presentation tonight. And I do want to mention that
Save on
we
home.
are going to
In a number of cases involving antifreeze as a poison. The Bureau of Kristen Hogan and her partner shared this Ridgefield.
Hold on, Kari, you're muted.
August, prosecutors say he fell ill. He was hospitalized after consuming wine tainted with ethylene glycol.
Kari, you are muted.
Oh, I'm muted. There we go. I
But
got
there are
muted as
other
well.
people that are not muted and should be because there's background noise. Okay.
Yeah, so please mute your lines if you're here, just to keep the presentation nice and smooth. And it helps me to focus, honestly. I sometimes go off a little bit in my mind if I can hear the people talking or asking questions. So, again, good evening. Welcome to our Zoom tonight. We have a special announcement this evening. But before we get to that, we're going to go through a short presentation about Shoppy Shop and what it is. So let me get into presentation mode. Susie, are we recording right now? Yeah. Okay. I think we're recording right now. So we are good to go. Oh,
Yes.
guys, we launched our company 2 months ago. I was mentioning earlier, it feels like 2 years ago. And we've always said that our company would go through a bunch of changes. And in 3 months, it'd look a lot different than it did the day we launched. And I'm going to reiterate that. And again, in 6 months, this company is going to look even more different than it did in 3 months. And tonight, I've got the privilege of sharing a presentation with you guys that I'm super excited about. So let's talk about Shoppy Shop. Shoppy Shop is a membership club. It's a shopping club. What we do is we bring value to everyday users. We are at a time right now in the US, I'm sure globally too, where things are tightening up quite a bit. And if you're like most people, you're trying to find ways to save money. I'm going to ask you, don't include canceling your membership to save money, because I'm going to tell you, if you use your membership correctly, you will save 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $100 a month just using our services. So we were built on a foundation of value. That's what we provide. We provide incredible value for our low membership price. We've always been about value. We've always been about how can we save people money or get cash back so that they're in an advantageous situation. I don't know about you guys. I was in the grocery store a week ago. I was with my mom. She wanted to buy chocolate chips, and they're like $7 a bag. They used to be like 4.50 a bag. Everything's getting expensive. And I know gas prices are lower, but sometimes with what's going on in our government, things are just at a price. Right now, the government shut down. I'm not going to get into any politics, but I will say that there are a lot of people out there who are going to look to try and save money however they can. And we believe at Shoppy Shop that we've got an incredible solution for that. Now, we have a what I call a Shoppy Value Passport. And I'm going to go over this passport with you guys so you can see the value of what we're offering. We basically have 4 or 5 items in our Shoppy Shop platform or passport, excuse me, that allow you to save. And so this concept of use your Shoppy passport every day to save money. So you'll save more money than you're spending on your current bills or current cost. So we've got global travel, international luxury cruises, which, by the way, we just added this component for the international market about 4 or 5 days ago. We've got Savers app cashback as well as Shopee Doc. So let's get into it. Global travel. Now, today I was browsing the internet looking at how many travel companies there are out there. And I'm going to tell you, there's about 7 or 8 that I found. They range in price from $20 a month to $120 a month. And they offer services, they offer vacation rental hotels. We offer the exact same thing, if not more robust of an offering. And we do it for half of the price of what everybody else is charging. So, global travel is our first vendor platform that we're very proud to have. Our global partner has been in business for 41 years, located in Salt Lake City, Utah, with over 850,000 properties all around the world and a 24/7 customer service. We love, absolutely love this service of global travel. And what we encourage you guys to do with your $9.95 is go plan a vacation. It's simple to do. All you need to do is log into your link that you get once you become a member. And I might add, this is really important. Sometimes it takes 24 to 48 hours for your book a sign up to occur. So that once you sign up as a Shoppy Shop member, please understand that it's not always instant. Sometimes it takes a day or two. So what they do is they take the list and they put it into their system. It happens over with software, but sometimes it takes just a little bit of time. So be aware of that when you're signing up with us. Now, our global platform has an incredible global travel engine. In it, you can go and book vacations anywhere around the world. And our savings are approximately $1,000 a year for our users and 40% off in hotels, of any hotels. So if you've ever wanted to go somewhere, I believe the national statistic in the US is that families will go on 2 to 3 vacations a year. The average spend for a domestic vacation in the US is just about $4,700. An international vacation for a family is about $9,700. Imagine using this booking engine to save on hotels, car rentals, and accommodations, as well as excursions. It's all there. It's all there for you with our incredible pricing. Second of all, in our global travel app, a global partner, we have something called dining discounts. I absolutely love this. The thing I love about it is once you become a member, you get a link sent to you, or you can go through your website and you can log directly in with your telephone. With your telephone, you can. I'm giving my age away with your cell phone. Okay, you take your cell phone and you get to the dining discount section. You're going to see all of the restaurants in your area that offer discounts. Okay. Now, these aren't just like little mom and pop stores. These are major brands, major franchises. There's over 6,000 of them in the US. The numbers between 6,000 and 20,000, depending on where you live. We also have discounts for 50,000 stores in your app. So if all you did was at lunchtime, you pull up your app, you see what restaurants are around you that you want to go maybe eat at. It'll tell you how far away the restaurant is, right? You go to the restaurant and you use your app and you're going to see discounts. Now, here are some of our restaurants. I like this because it's showing the big brands. Now, I'll tell you, I don't eat at McDonald's a lot. I've got to be really hungry to eat there. But when I do go there, which is about once a month or okay, twice a month, I want to make sure I save money. So the average savings is between 5 and 20% on any of these box franchises. So remember, you're paying $9.95 a month. You've got all the travel platform for half the price of the closest competitor. Now you've got on your phone every single day. If you want to go out to eat lunch, use that app. There's no reason for you not to be using that app. You will save money eating out. I'm going to tell the story really quickly. When we were putting our program together, our front end developer said to me, I know this app. He found it somewhere else. He held it up in front of the phone, in front of the Zoom, excuse me, with our travel partner. And he said, is this your app? And the travel partner said, yeah. He goes, Calorie, I've used this for the last 2 years. I save about $80 a month eating out with my wife just using this app alone. And if you guys are only charging $9.95, you're way ahead of the game. And I'm like, yeah, that's why we're doing it. The app has value, but it won't work on its own. You've got to use it. Okay. Another thing that we offer under the 9.95 umbrella is our Savers at Cashback. What I love about this is that it's really, really simple to use. So you can see the statistics below, over 5,000 partners and retailers. And here's the beautiful thing. You don't always know who honors the Cash App, but your app does. So all you need to do is go register your app, your cards, and you're going to join Shoppy Shop, enroll your card. It takes about 3 minutes. You can enroll your debit cards and your credit cards. It's super simple to do on the app. Again, when you sign up, we send you the link, or you can log in through your front end website, enroll on that app, and start getting cash back. Ashley is our most famous cash back person on our team. And I think she had like over $100 in cash back. And that was like 2 weeks ago, right? So think about that. Your 9.95 platform, you've also got cash back. Load those cards up. Don't think about it. Just use the cards and you'll get a notice in the mail of them wanting to send you money for cash back. We think that's valuable and we think that you'll love that service. Okay, we just talked about this recently. We added this last week, international luxury cruises. This isn't just for the US. This is for the international market. I was on our Facebook page the other day and somebody commented and said, wow, they've got really great discounts on the international cruises. I know that Trisha and Brett and a bunch of people recently went on a cruise and used this particular link, and they said they're saving like 40 to 50%. Sometimes it's a higher amount. If you've been on a cruise, they're a lot of fun. Don't leave home without booking through our link, right? Through our cruise services. The cruise services don't just have cruises. They include hotels, cars, um, luxury resorts, excursions on shore. There's a lot of value there as well. So we hope that you'll use it when you go out on a cruise. If you haven't been on a cruise in a long time, I'm just going to tell you, beware of those midnight buffets. They will catch you at a certain point. And if you're like me, you're going to get off the cruise 8 pounds heavier than when you started the cruise. But you're on a cruise, right? So you really want to enjoy yourself. So think about these things, guys. These are real things that you can use with your $9.95 a month membership. And I'm telling you, if you haven't noticed already, the value is absolutely there. On the travel cruises, this what pulls up on how to book it. It asks you where you want to go, dates, just like any other engine, right? So the international cruises, that's what it looks like when you book your trip. We highly encourage you to do that today. And again, the international cruises don't just include cruise lines. There's hotels and car rentals and all of those things to help you save money. All right, finally, under our passport, we have a service called Shoppy Dog. We've been talking a lot about this, and we haven't actually launched it yet. The reason why is because we have an announcement tonight. We want to put something in front of it because I think it's going to make a big, big difference for a lot of people very quickly. Shoppy Shop or Shoppy Doc, excuse me, is a pass-through service. This is a service that offers for a very low price. You're going to receive a lot of free prescriptions, and you're going to also be able to receive free telehealth with a doctor. He'll give you a prescription and major savings on prescription items. One of the things we asked about was GLP-1, which is Ozempic. It's $249 a month with Shoppy Shop. That's a pretty good price. I've seen that amount $500 to $600 a month if you want to use that Ozempic to lose weight. We offer the whole program through our system for $249 a month. Now you can see on here, there's an RX only plan, which is just getting your RX prescriptions every month. Deep discounts. And I'm going to tell you guys, there's like discounts on Tylenol. There's discounts on allergy medicine, like everything you can imagine. There's either like a third or half off. So don't think it's just like certain medications. It covers a lot of things that we take every single day. The single rider, single person, it's $89 a month for unlimited telehealth. And you can see the details there. I won't read all of them. And then for a family, and I believe they define it as a family of five, it's $149 a month for Shoppy Doc. So we encourage people, take a look at it. If it makes sense for you and you want to get involved in it, we think there's great value in there, and we think you'll save money by using this incredible service. Okay, so I hope I got a comma there, guys. I should have a dot on 9.95, okay? But you get the picture. 9.95 a month for all of these services. Nobody should be canceling their membership at any time. Download the Savers app, use the dining, drive around with your phone, find the discounts. You'll save between $20 to $100 a month just using what we have. And if you go on a cruise or a vacation, you'll save a lot more. So we're calling this the Shoppy Shop Value Passport. We're going to explain it, just our vendor services within the 9.95 platform. And it's available to everyone in the US and overseas right now. We only offer the global travel and the international luxury and cruises for your overseas passport. Okay, we got a couple other categories I want to go over really quickly. Your 9.95 includes wholesale pricing. Every month, we've been doing these warehouse deals where we find products and try to move them out for really great prices. So you want to pay attention to that. They're actually a lot of fun to do. Trisha and Teresa did one a few weeks ago. I had a lot of fun watching it. I hope you did. We also launched recently 2 K-Beauty products. These are legit K-Beauty products. They're cheaper anywhere else you can find, and we pay a commission on them for our distributors. So we hope that you like the products. We have more coming, but we just wanted to launch with these 2 because they're just a great platform and foundation for our upcoming K-Beauty. We launched this other product when we first opened up called K-Glow. K-Glow is a really incredible tallow. Some people have oily skin. I don't. So I'm putting this stuff on my face every night and my heels. My face and my heels. Like I'm getting older. My heels are drying up. I hate the way it feels. I put a little bit on it at night and it's absolutely amazing. I believe the price on this is like $16.95 for members, and that's going to last you 2 months. So if you haven't tried it already, get the K-Glow, use it on your face, anywhere dry, you're absolutely going to love it. If you've got oily skin, use it on your neck, use it on your heels, but a really great product, and we've had a lot of success with it. Okay, it's time for the big announcement. So I'm going to do it, and my wife wants to have dinner soon, so I'm going to kind of move through this, okay? No, I'm just kidding. We'll take our time with this announcement. We are pleased to announce that in the month of October, we are launching our Vibrant Health and Wellness product line. And I might add, we're launching it internationally. We're going to launch in Canada, Philippines, some Latin markets, some European markets, and we're going to do it in October. What this means that if you've got members who are outside of the US who are saying, we really want to participate, but we're not going on a cruise this month. Well, guess what? We're bringing some great products and we will be launching sometime this month. It could be in a week, it could be in 2 weeks, but we've been working on this behind the scenes and we think you're going to love what we have. So, health and wellness products, basically, we're going to be covering weight loss, sleep, men's and women's health, cognitive function, and much more. We plan to launch with 5 products internationally. But here's the good news. We can bring on a product a week if we want, but we don't. We just want to start with 5, okay? We will bring on 1 or 2 products, maybe a month, but we want to do it in a way where we have time to prepare these products to get out to market. Every one of these products will be at a great price, but we're also going to provide plenty of CV for our distributors who want to earn a check. These products revolve around a 30-day cycle so that you can use and order products every single month that you love to be able to help you look, feel better. I see Brett flexing. Yes, Brett, I'm excited about it too. One of the products is men's health. It's testosterone. And I'm going to talk about this really briefly. I turned 59 last year. Okay. I started noticing my body dragging like after like 42. And that's late for some men. Some men feel it when they're in their late 30s. It's a fact that men lose 1% of testosterone every single year after they're 35. And as we get older, we start getting tired and complacent and not as excited, and our muscle masses start to disappear. I've been using a testosterone for about a year and a half, and I'm going to tell you, it has made a huge difference in my life. I feel great. I look pretty good, my wife thinks, but I'm really healthy and I can move around in the gym and I can move around on a track. Testosterone is important for males. We're going to be launching a men's testosterone program with a 30-day cycle to use every 30 days. If you haven't tried it before, I'm not saying this really has anything to do with bedroom activity. This is really all about feeling good, getting muscle mass, having mental clarity. You're going to love these products, okay? So I'm super excited about that. Cognitive function, that's another big thing. There's a lot of chemicals and pesticides in our environment. And believe it or not, it causes brain fog. We need as much help as we can get. These guys have an amazing mind booster product or nootropic, right? An amazing product to help you think and be more clear. We have an amazing sleep product. If you're not getting enough sleep at night, then you're not going to function. If that compounds over many years, it just adds up. So you got to sleep, and we've got a sleep patch coming, and it's an amazing product. So I could go on, but I'm clearly excited about the products that we'll be launching and the multiple markets. I'm going to also add this. If there are other markets out there, we can get into as many markets as we want as quickly as possible. Right now, I'm told we have 7-day shipping globally, 7 days globally, and our shipping prices are very, very good because our partner companies that we're working with have been well established and have logistical contacts all throughout the world. We're not launching in Russia, we're not launching in South Korea, North Korea, excuse me, but we're available to launch in multiple markets. So as we grow as a company and identify new teams, new members that want to come on, this conversation is not going to be a difficult conversation because we can already ship in every country that we essentially want to. So I hope you guys are excited about that as I am. I'm going to move on with the presentation and just talk about earning. Now, for those of you who have had enough of me and want to leave the Zoom, you're welcome to exit at this point. I'm going to spend just a few minutes talking about our compensation plan because there are a lot of you today who are saying, I love the products what we're going to do, but I've got to earn a living or I want to make some good money. We call it the gig economy. The fact of the matter is, whenever a product is sold, somebody gets paid, and it might as well be you, right? So let's get into it just a little bit. We'll talk about the rewards plan. This will only take me a couple of minutes. When we built this company, we didn't want to do what other companies have done by offering these really expensive starter packs. When we looked around the globe, we realized that if people are forced to pay a high amount of money every month to participate, you're just not going to get a lot of growth. And ultimately, you're going to be searching for markets to launch in every 3 months because other markets outside of industrialized countries, they cannot support a demand to pay $120 just to get your business every single month. So we came up with this idea of a $9.95 a month, which would include the whole passport, but also would be the most you would spend to earn a check in this company. We think that's a great idea. We need you guys to be excited about that. I'm excited about it. We need you to be excited about that. Clearly, we've created something amazing. I've spent a lot of time in my career overseas, and I've walked into rooms and said, hey, it's only $100 a month to get your business going, only to see half the room empty out. And the other half of the room was there because we were paying for lunch. Okay. That's just the way that it is in a lot of markets overseas. $1 American to Americans is an American dollar. But to people in other markets, that $1 is like 20 bucks, right? So why would you launch a business in Malaysia, in the Philippines, in a lot of countries where they can't afford to participate every single month? Like we really thought this through. We believe that by offering a compensation plan with a maximum requirement of $9.95 a month, that literally everybody could play in that plan. That we didn't want to be another company trying to find a new company to launch, a new country to launch, right? Because we're trying to find more members. If you do it right the first time, you can penetrate all of the global markets with these price points. And for those on the Zoom tonight who are from other companies, and I know you're out there because we're being watched by 2 or 3 companies, good luck going back to your database and telling them you only want to charge $9.95 a month. They're not going to do it. We did this purposely to give you a head start on the global market. Our comp plan includes team building. Team building meaning that if you introduce people to the business, they're coded to you, and people that they bring in are coded to them. You end up growing this family of tree below you that you can participate in all of their earnings as well as your own. That's what team building is. We also reward people who are the movers and shakers, who go out there and bring people in. If I bring in 10 people into my business, I'm going to make more than people who bring in 2 people to their business. It's the way we do business. That's all included in our compensation plan. Our compensation plan full payout is 55%. That's very generous. Now I'm going to go over a few markers with you to explain that, and then we'll wrap this up. There are 3 categories in Shoppy Shop. They're retail customers. Retail customers are people that go to your replicated website, they go to the Shop Now button, and they purchase product. They're paying full retail price. You're getting the difference between wholesale and retail. That's what you earn on it. Wholesale members. Wholesale members are people who don't want to do the business, but they love the fact that they can have this Shopee passport with all of those services and the ability to purchase at wholesale pricing for all of our products. They pay $9.95 a month. They just pay that. They enjoy the passport products and they can buy it wholesale. Our distributors are able to do all of that plus earn a check through our compensation plan. So very, very simple. Retail bonus, I went over this just a second ago. Purchase at retail, and we'll pay the difference between the wholesale and the retail for any of your customers. Our travel and first month Fast Start membership bonus. Now, this is not the official term in our compensation plan. but it makes the most sense. So here's how I'm going to explain it to you. When you join our business, we're not asking you and saying, hey, we have a $500 pack, we've got a $700 pack, we've got a $900 pack. Which one do you want? Our biggest pack is 60 bucks, 59.95. We're going to take approximately 50% of that and pay it to you. So if Brett signs up in Shoppy Shop, Brett signs up Lisa, right? Brett and Lisa signs up for 59.95. Approximately 50% of that's going to go to Brett that week. So in other words, if Brett brings on, if Brett joins for 59.95 and he signs up Lisa and Mike for 59.95 and he's getting 50% of that sign up from both of them, he's now covered his sign up cost. Sound good? Now he's at profitability that month. Simple. So think about it that way. Get to sign up and your sign up fee is already covered and you're well into your first month. If you want to bring on members, you can bring members on for $9.95 unlimited. Members, when they purchase things, it goes into your first level. Okay. I don't think I've got a graphic, especially for that, but we wanted the member volume to count as part of your business. So that's what we have done. Our binary bonus pays approximately 20% on what we call the pay leg every single week. We've got a $35,000 cap. Right now, nobody's near the cap. Okay, guys, get to work. We want you to be pushing that cap. Okay, it can be done, and some of you will do it, especially with the global launch. So keep that in mind. A unilevel bonus. Our unilevel bonus pays out, as you can see, 40%. The unit level bonus only applies if you're selling products. So for the global markets that are joining us tonight, I hope you're really excited because you're not just going to get paid on memberships. You're going to start getting paid on products going through your line, which is huge. Okay. The other thing that I want to share with you is the bonus pools. We pay out 3 bonus pools for 15% total. Once you hit a bonus pool, like you hit the rank of silver, you're going to pick up 5% of the global bonus silver pool, meaning if there are 5 other people in that pool, they're going to take 5% of the sales for the company and divide it among those 5 people. Let's say that I do that. And now I hit gold. Since I'm a gold member, I'm going to pick up the silver bonus with the silver pool, and I'm going to pick up the gold bonus with the gold pool. So if there are 3 people in the gold pool, and I hope there's more, I'm going to split it with 3 people, 5% of that volume. And again, the platinum pool is another 5%. So if I qualify for all 3 pools, I make money in all 3 pools. That's 15%. We think that's really generous, really, really generous. And we hope that you do as well. So I'm going to close the Zoom tonight. My voice is running out. I've been talking all evening, but I want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. And I'm going to invite you guys to pay special attention to our Facebook page. We'll be posting this Zoom on the Facebook page. You're going to probably want to forward for the first 3 minutes, but you'll get there. And then I want you to think about looking and watching our website over the next 2 weeks to see the products and the markets appearing. If you've got a market that you're excited about and you got a team that are ready to go, contact corporate through our customer service and let us know so we can possibly look at that market, about getting into that market. So with that being said, I'm going to kick it back to Susie. Susie, are you still with us? I'm going to ask you to take you off of mute and maybe some live reactions from Susie. What do you say, Susie?
Listen, I am really excited about these health and wellness products, and I'm just so excited to be able to deliver to our international members and distributors. It's going to be such a game changer. And I also have to say, K Beauty products are incredible. If y'all haven't already ordered your K Beauty, you need to get on that right away because you will be amazed one day and you will know you want to use those products for life.
Thank you, Susie. And thank you so much. We're so glad you love those products. Is Trisha available? I think Trisha might be on the Zoom tonight. She is our director of field operations, and I didn't ask her or tell her that I was going to call her on her. But if you could, if you're available, Trisha, I just see your image.
Yes,
We'd
I'm
love to hear
here.
from you.
There she is.
Hello, everyone. I am moving things around here as I was watching the Zoom. Thanks for sharing the best PowerPoint we've had since we launched this company. Great job, great information. I am like Susie, so excited. I have no makeup on, and I can tell you guys, I've only used the product for 3 days. And I have noticed the difference. So it is noticeable. After
Mhm.
2 nights, you're going to be like, wow, this is amazing. I love these two products. And I couldn't be more excited to be shipping products to other countries. The
Yeah.
last company that I was in, I was able to build a huge team internationally. I absolutely love working with different countries. As you guys know, I am from Brazil. So very excited to see people in South America being able to join us and take advantage of not only all the value that we have stacked, but also products, consumable products. So yeah, thanks for doing this amazing, amazing PowerPoint and presentation. Also loved that you went over the compensation plan. I'm not just saying, I truly believe that this is the best compensation plan I have ever been a part of. And I've been in the industry since the late 90s. It is so generous between the revenue share pools and the fact that we're the first ones to get paid on both product sales and also the membership. I mean, it's an incredible opportunity, amazing products, amazing value for the $9.95. Very, very excited for the next phase here with Shoppy Shop. So just love you guys and just love being a part of it.
Thanks, Trisha. Really appreciate you. You do such a great job. I want to thank Susie for being the host tonight. And I want to especially thank all of you for joining us. Guys, we've got something amazing. It's going to grow. Thanks for being with us. And until the next Zoom next week, Thursday, have a great evening. We'll see you around. Good
Thanks,
night.
everybody. Good
Great
night.
job. Thank
Fantastic.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really, really good.